Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we are here with episode 58 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the previous episode, we pretty much cleaned up the haunt of Jurgen Windcaller, just got one more step to take. We went to Ustengrav where we attempted to retrieve the haunt of Jurgen Windcaller to find it had been replaced with a note from Delphine from Riverwood telling us to meet her. And that started up a blade in the dark, so we're going to do that immediately after we finish up the haunt of Jurgen Windcaller, which now that we do have the horn, because Delphine returned it to us, we're going to turn that into the Greybeards, and I think this actually unlocks the final word of the Unrelenting Force shout, you know, the Fushradar. Yeah, these guys don't say anything, do they? It's only Angia that talks. Alright, where are you then? Where are you, buddy-o? Have we not explored this area? I thought we did. Could have sworn that we did. This was in a rush when we were doing it. Okay. Fair dues. There's nothing really interesting up here anyway. Just OCD wise. Don't even have OCD. It's just what people say when they get a bit bugged when something's not complete. I'll come back to you in a second, Angia, don't you bugger off. Right, there's another room down here, but we'll talk to Angia first. Hey, buddy.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Okay, thank you.
You are ready to learn the final word.
Yeah, I'll be with you in just a tick. I'm gonna let you do your little speech. We done? We are done. Okay. I'm coming.
Together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. After the good, I will now give you this knowledge.
Alright, and we got the Words of Power achievement.
Completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards. But you are ready. Indra, Rossisara, Strundul, Othibala, Klo, Ran, now.
We done? Now we done. Thank you.
You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Thank you. And that is that.
Wind guide you.
What was that ceremony all about? Were you shouting at me?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
What did you actually say?
Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shore, and in the name of Atmora of Old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
Interesting. Let's learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Alright, we're going to leave that for now. I do prefer finding them on my own as we play through rather than giving a location to go to and find one. But, you know, if we need to clean up any remaining ones, or if there's a desperate need for a particular shout, we'll ask the Greybeards. That is pretty much what that is. Okay, how would it be quicker? We'll go to Whiterun, we'll take the carriage to Windhelm, and then we'll head down south, I guess. So yeah, that's the end of the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. I wanted to get that one done before Oblivion the Dark, because obviously canon is that that quest takes place beforehand, so... But, there you go. But like I said, you can talk to the Greybeards, they'll give you a random location that has a word wall inside it. What time is it? 10:44. Right, okay, that's not too bad. Ooh, there's a Khajiit camp. Hello, have we spoken to you guys before?
Some come to buy.
Yes, I think we have actually, haven't we?
Others come to steal. Khajiit shows no mercy to thieves.
Yeah.
May your road How can I assist?
No, she doesn't have anything to say. Kayla spoke to...
You need something? You need something?
No, we've already spoke to these guys. Never mind. Alright. Dude, I need you. We need to go to Windhelm.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
20 gold's worth it. Get that on a couple of chests. Alright, off we go. So Windhelm is actually the HQ of the Stormcloaks, whereas Solitude is that of the Imperials. So, just in case you didn't know, although I'm pretty sure most of you do know. It's the Windhelm Stables, and it's daytime, which is good. Crap.
Need a ride?
What can you tell me about Windhelm?
It's an old city, I can tell you that. The Palace of the Kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were all forced to live in a slum called the Grey Quarter. The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks. Still, Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. You could do worse. See ya.
Yeah, not exactly the friendliest of cities. It's no Whiterun. Whiterun is definitely, by natural consensus, the best city in Skyrim. Although Solitude is a close runner-up. In terms of how they treat the population, you know what I mean? Alright. We're just about here. Kynesgrove. So there's a couple of little quests we can do around here, but we'll do them later.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
A dragon is attacking Kynesgrove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Don't you know there's a dragon attacking?
Oh, there's Delphine.
Come on, we need to find out what's happening up there.
We gotta find someplace to hide.
You do that.
We gotta find someplace to hide.
You following me?
We gotta find someplace to hide.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
Yeah, we won't find this dragon lady. Crazy lady. Alright, Delphine. Let's go. I can see the dragon up there. It's Alduin.
Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Look at that big bastard. Oh, we're going round. That makes sense. Oh yeah, there's our boy. There's Alduin.
Zil Guro Tova Ulsa.
Stand
Sit your ass down, boy. She's just taking it. I think this is where we mash into him a little bit with the mace, with the warhammer. There we go. Pretty simple. Alright. I'll leave that stuff. Yeah, I'm absorbing its soul. What do you expect, woman?
So you really are.
Yeah. Kind of. I'm Dragon Bomb. As I said. Sorry, I'm constantly whacking my nose. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. Yes.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
Indeed you
Go
do.
ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
The Blades? Who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
Uh-huh. What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragon. The Thalmor are our best lead.
Hey! You know, there's no need.
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind than Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
True, true. Why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Alright. Delphine's secret door key, so now we can go into that room. The wolf just looks like it's looking at the dragon like, what? What the hell is that thing? Alright, we still need a decent thumbnail for this episode, which I haven't got yet, but we're only halfway through and we've already finished up 2 quests. So that's a Blade in the Dark and the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. This starts a diplomatic immunity, which is the 3rd and final quest we're going to do in this particular set. It seems that things are worse than ever Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to talk to her contacts about how we can infiltrate the Thalmor embassy. That's actually quite an interesting quest. I quite enjoy it. So now that we've just passed through Kynesgrove, was it? I think it... Kynesgrove? Yeah. There are a couple of quests that go on down there, so... But they're very short, so... We'll have a speak to people. Who's this? Hello.
An outsider? No reason to stop in Kynesgrove. Keep moving.
What do you do in Kynesgrove?
Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here, helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out.
I could find those frost salts for you.
If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back.
Right.
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Yeah, I don't care about that. So that's one of the quests.
All right, then.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
What can you tell me about Kynesgrove?
So it seems the milk drinkers were right. That dragon was nearly the death of us. All we can do now is rebuild.
Didn't look like he did much damage, to be quite honest. Is there anyone else around here? There was that woman, wasn't there? So we need some frost salts, we'll have to remember that. I might just go and buy them from Arcadia or something, she'll probably have some. So can't be bothered going through the hassle. Right, I'm just going to take all these just in case we can bump into someone and sell them this, because that'll count as a quest. We'll chop some wood while we're at it. Can we chop wood? Doesn't look like we can. Oh. We can hear. We'll do a bit of that, see if we can speak to people. Alright, that's enough of that. Sweet. Alright. Is everyone going up? They're just going to welcome. Oh, they're going to the mine. That's right. Okay. Well, stealing. Steam Scotch mine. I'll do a bit of digging and then sell that to the people. Trusty peepers. Oh, damn, what's the point of giving me an empty chest? Alright, Alright, there we go. Simples.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Are you from Kynesgrove?
Yes, I've wandered a bit, but I always come back to Kynesgrove. My clan was one of the first to settle here. Legend says that my forefather Lena discovered the mines after he stumbled into a dark cave to relieve himself. Too much mead. Of course, there's another story of Lena losing the family shield in a different cave. So it depends on who you believe.
Your ancestral shield is lost in the cave?
According to my grandfather, at least. He swore that version of the legend was true. Even found the cave old Lena stumbled into. Hey, if you find it, I could show you some of the clan's favorite fighting moves. They're all shield techniques.
How do you know so much about mead?
Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me.
Alright.
Hopefully that story about Lena's shield is true.
Wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my idiot
Alright, nice. Okay, so we picked up another quest there. I wasn't expecting that one. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of extra mining. There we go. Sweet. Alright, where are the other peeps?
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
I think it's not going well for you.
We got the mill up and running before we found out that the big stand of trees on the hill was sacred. Now we can't cut them, and we can't afford to buy another mill somewhere else. So we scrounge whatever we can from around the tundra.
If I were to sell.
Honest gold for honest work.
Yeah, oh, so it's a good job I did get some
Until
wood,
next
wasn't it?
The mine's
Yeah,
ore
we
was on the
spoke to
verge
you,
of
didn't we?
collapse.
And then there's
I'm
just
around to
this
keep it up.
geezer. No.
Safe travels.
Safe travels, indeed. Alright. Hey, buddy. I've got some ore to sell to you.
I've never seen
Oh,
you
never.
before. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's a bit
My
rude.
pa runs this town, and you're going to be in big trouble if you mess with me.
Oh, just to talk to you. Oh.
If
Oh, yeah.
you bring mead, you're welcome here. Ah, even if you don't, you're still welcome.
Oh, so... do I have to get some mead for him as well? I don't know. Never really done the quests in Kynesgrove. Or Kynesgrove, as they like to say. Probably because that's what it's called, but you know. Whatever. It's sweet to other people. Ah, was it? In here. Breadwood Inn. It's the probably Hulled peeps.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
Mining is. I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Thank you. Alright, so we've got that one dealt with.
All right.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nord of mead. He's good for it.
Who's Rogie?
He's been in Kynesgrove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty and it cycles all over again.
What if I talk to Rogie?
If you could convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better.
Alright. I'm not doing that.
People say there's someone in Riften that can take...
Alright, let's buy some mead then. Oh, an ale.
Good day.
All alcohol's the same in this game. Let's see. No one else in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, sweet. So that's everything. No one's buying up the... Oh, what was it? Oh, was Idra the one in the shop that I wasn't paying attention?
Welcome. Let me know if you want...
Yeah, it was. So she was the one who was crying about the dragon. I was thinking there might be someone else that we didn't speak to, but I think we've got everybody now. Like I said, I've never been here before, so I'm not too sure. But,
My pa runs this town, and you're going to be in
Stop,
big trouble
stop,
if you mess with
stop
me.
being such a moody ass. Alright, so, Stony Creek Cave. We've not already been there? I think we have, actually. And some frost salts. So we've done all the little, favours, if you will. Except for bringing the ale, which we're just about to do now.
Be careful.
Shut up.
I visited the meaderies of Riften once, as a lad. Oh, wish I had their skill.
I don't want you to forget about all that coin you owe.
What do you think I am? A beggar? My family has always paid back every single coin we owed, going back to Tiber Septim's time.
Stop being stubborn, let it go.
I guess you're right. A Nord shouldn't be so proud to turn down a kind soul's generosity. Tell Idra I'll be fine.
Alright.
Aye.
So it looks like we do actually need mead. Damn. Okay. Well, you know what I might as well do? Might as well not put it to waste. Keep a hold of them just in case we do bump into anyone, but I really doubt we will, in terms of selling all this stuff. We can't speak to him again, can we?
Mining
No.
is hard work. But we pay
Alright.
right for any ore
Shut your pie hole. Alright, well, I mean, we've deviated from the main quest a little bit, but...
Take a seat and get the cold out. Did you see my husband already?
I'm
sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times.
Ruggy won't be complaining anymore.
It'll be good to not have to hear him whining about his debts. Rogi pawned a few of his things back when he still had things to pawn. Take them.
No, I really don't care about that.
Let's sate that appetite.
Okay, I have to take some actual mead this time. It's just the one. Let's not spoil him.
Good day.
So, her husband is the guy who sits outside, I assume. That guy over there. And that Moni kid is their child. Alright. I'm gonna pop in one more time to give him that mead before I forget. And if he doesn't accept it, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill him. I'm joking. I'm not gonna kill him. Alright, Ruggy. Ruggy.
I visited the meaderies of...
Oh my god. So he told me to buy him some mead. And he doesn't even accept the mead. I don't understand. Right, so I'm gonna assume that that's just not a thing. Alright. So we've done everything that we can at the moment. Let's return to Whiterun. Buy some frost salts, give that to the that woman. The alteration wizard. Who's that? Oh, it's Battlethor. Well, duh. It's about 12 hours. Yeah, I'd have thought the it would have been one of those give a drunkard some alcohol or something. But it doesn't look like that's the case. The amount of people have just come out of bloody, you know, Bannered Mare. It's crazy. Yeah.
What do you need? Take a look.
I need some frost salts. Frost salt. Hey, she's got some. I knew it. 237 gold though, Jesus. Jesus, woman. Right, Stony Creek Cave. Pretty sure. Oh, no, we haven't. Right, so we'll have to go there at a different point as well. But okay. There we go. We got some frost salts. We'll get that delivered. Oh, she's inside the thing now, is she? Okay. Okay.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Wouldn't even be here if it weren't for
Here for work?
idiot sister.
Get an axe and bring me all the
Mine's
wood.
I have your frost salts.
Well, you actually did what you said you were going to do. I'm impressed. Here, let me teach you a thing or two about alteration magic. It's the least I can do.
Thank you.
All right.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is that done. So we've done all but find Ruggy's shield, which we'll do later, I think. Just untick that. And yeah, so I think that'll make a thumbnail, I guess. I still do need a thumbnail, I'm kind of desperate. Okay, just waiting for the magic lady to get out the shop, bro. All right, let's return to Riverwood, and we'll end it in Riverwood because we're just about to hit 30 minutes, and I don't want to go over time here. But let's wait until day. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll wait till 10 o'clock. Well, then I'm actually going to do a bit of research and see if we did do all the quests there, because I feel like that giving a mead should have been a quest. Giving the guy mead, I mean. But he wasn't accepting it when it was either ale or mead, so...
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Mm-hmm. Come on, lady. After you.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I figured out
Yeah.
the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. I have a contact. His name is. I'll get work. While you're doing that, meet me at the Solitude stables after you.
I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Yeah, let's reload that one. I was trying to back at the dialogue again.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Okay, right. So we'll talk to Delphine in the next episode, and then we'll do the diplomatic immunity quest, which might take up the majority of the episode. It's definitely a longer one than the Blade in the Dark one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also be sure to share the video. And I'll see you guys in episode 58. Bye, guys. No, 59, sorry. Yeah. Bye, guys.